Now, something completely different here. Our next guest says robots will save the U.S. economy. We've not heard that before. In fact, we've heard the exact opposite from Bill Gates, for example. Entropy economics. I think I got the pronunciation right. Entropy economics. The man who runs it is Bret Swanson. He's with us now. All right, Bret, you're in the hot seat right now. You say robots save the American economy. Make your case, please.
Yeah, that's right, Stuart. Good morning. Thank you for having me. So there's been a lot of doom and gloom about robots and automation and artificial intelligence. But if you look at the facts, if you look at the evidence, the problem isn't that we've had too much technology, it's that we've had too little technology across a lot of the economy in what we call the physical industries. And so if you look at the industries, the firms, the sectors that use a lot of technology to the digital industries, tech, finance, content, media, they've had very rapid productivity growth and very rapid job growth. Just the opposite is the case for the physical industries, so healthcare and manufacturing and transportation and education. They haven't used much technology. In fact, they comprise 70% of the economy, but they only make 30% of the IT investments. Well, their productivity has been low and their job growth has been low.
Look, you make a very good and strong case, Bret. You do. Case closed. You really do. But there's a political element involved here. What does someone do if they dropped out of high school, they don't have a digital education, they're not way up there in science and math and technology? What do those people do? Because, you know, you're talking probably 10, 20% of the population.
Yeah. The reason I'm optimistic is that when we give people better tools, we can, find better jobs with higher pay, higher income. So one example of the leading edge of a physical industry that's transforming into an information industry is the huge shale oil and gas boom. So shale we've known about for 100 years, but in order to get our drills into just the right places and hydraulically fracture the formations in just the right places, we had to use 3D computer modeling, and that's unleashed this explosion of oil and gas, and it's also been huge for oil and gas jobs over the last 10 years. That's an example of when we use technology, it's actually good for workers who may not be, as you say, in STEM fields themselves. And I think we're going to see that across a range of industries. Even in manufacturing, we're going to use things like augmented reality, where we give people glasses and Siri or Alexa-like artificial intelligence in their ears to train them.
Well, I'm going to break in for a second because it seems like we don't have any choice. I mean, if a corporation can make more money using a robot than a human worker, they'll do it. So this is a trend which is going to take place. Get out the way because you can't stop it. Is that right?
I think that's exactly right. We're not going to stop technology. We wouldn't want to. In fact, if you look at a lot of the industries and firms that didn't invest in technology were the ones that were the most vulnerable to foreign low-wage competition. The ones that did invest more actually have had better luck competing with people around the world. There's just no way that we can compete if we don't invest in cutting-edge technology, whether it's robotics, AI, automation, and all the rest.
All right, Bret, you make a good case, and we're very interested in it. Come back and see us again soon. Thank you, Bret Swanson.
Thanks so much.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it.